Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you very much for being here. I do want to appreciate every single one of you. Thank you very much for following along. I also want to welcome our 4 new subscribers, guys. We have 4 new subscribers. Yes, sir. Thank you very much for joining here with us at Fearless Garage, guys. We're doing daily to daily vlogs. I'll get like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks worth of stuff, and then I'll post it up in here so you guys keep up with us and see what's going on. Yes, we're gonna have projects, yes, we're gonna do like a car from start to finish at one point, but right now I'm literally going through a lot of stuff, trying to catch up in a lot of work. And yeah, a lot of updates and everything that's going on is just crazy, man. But with that said, guys, appreciate every single one of you, and thank you to those 4 new subscribers, guys. We're literally at 855. Yes, sir, 855 subscribers. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much for making this possible. With that said, we have a lot of work to do today, so let's go get outside and start knocking stuff out. Vámonos. Fuga, carnal. I don't know if you guys are gonna see this or not, but since you guys are following me daily to daily vlogs, we just purchased a new car here. Before we go get the paint and stuff, I gotta lift it up, see if I can put a spare in there, and then there's something wrong with the suspension on this side as well. The tire's doing a ka-chow, as you guys can see. Yeah, it's crazy. The fender has a hit too, but that tire is not supposed to be bent like that inward, so I don't know if it's the shock that is bent or what, but I gotta get on the jack and see what's going on and assess all the parts that we need to order. I think I already ordered a front bumper for this thing. It's coming up on the channel anyway, so you guys will get to see a lot more on that. And this thing been working just great, guys. Got tags, insurance, everything. Been driving it daily. Super smooth car. I didn't thought I would like to drive a car as much as I like driving this thing. It's so comfortable. It is so comfortable that we went for the next one, which is the most luxury one, an Infinity. Yes, sir. This thing is nice. Like I said, it's coming up in the channel. Don't worry. I'll go ahead and give you a review and everything of this one here. This QX60, I believe. It's pretty nice on the inside too. But like I said, I gotta say some stuff for you guys later. At least you got to see the preview. Good morning, guys. It is sunrise today, and we have here a 2012 Buick Regal T, meaning turbo. As you guys can see, it's seen better days. Yeah, front bumper is done for. It looks like headlight, and I know for a fact we're pushed back a while bit. I want to say about 6 inches, maybe, and not that bad on the hood though. It's just dented right there. It looks like the worst is on the inside of the hood right here where it opened up. It is our favorite kind of hood, guys. Yes, this thing is aluminum, so let's see if we can save another aluminum hood. Man, but there you go. This is the little engine it has in here with the turbo on it. Not quite sure what engine it will be in this thing. Usually they have stickers where they show you what kind of engine it is and stuff like that, but I didn't find anything on this one. Let me check real quick, see what kind of engine this thing comes with. Well, after looking it up, guys, this is a 2012. I don't know if it's the GS or not, but the difference is a little bit of horsepower. This one has a 2.0. It could either be 220 horsepower with the turbo or 270 if it's the GS model. I don't know what model this is, to be honest. It just says Buick Regal on the back, and then it has a T on it. It doesn't tell me if it's GS or not, but either way, they both come with a 6-speed transmission. They did came on a 5-speed or manual one. I don't know if it was 5-speed or 6-speed, but it was a manual transmission. Sadly, this is not it. This is the automatic one. We have a dead body. What? I mean, I guess if you want to call this a car a dead body, but a dead battery. We have a dead battery. Looks like we got a reservoir that's scratched in right there. We have a bad headlight. Obviously right here is broken. It's done. It is cracked. Who knows what else we have under there. We got to take this bumper off and see what the damage is on the bottom. I know the grill is done for, the chrome's done for, the logo's definitely out of here. This light looks alright, but if we're already doing one, we're gonna do both just because this one's faded from the top as well. But yeah, this is his good side over here. It looks alright. It doesn't seem like the fender moved anything over here. It looks pristine. Now on this side, however, it looks like the fender, they came a little bit backwards towards the door. It still opens and closes just fine, but it's too close for comfort. This is what the interior looks like. It looks like we got a brown interior with wood on it and some khaki stuff. That's what we see here. We got our steering wheel, our leather seats, the whole 9 yards. We have an entertainment system in the center there. Push to start right there. So yeah, automatic, like I said. Pretty much standard Buick car. It's a lot of luxury cars, to be honest. For being a Buick, it has a lot of like chrome little details on it, badges and stuff. I think it's pretty cool. This reminds me of that GM from the Mercedes. So that's pretty cool and stuff. Back here is just simple, same thing. Looks like we have a panel missing here. Somebody tried to fix it with some silicone. Most likely they didn't work because silicone don't go in cars, guys. FYI. It looks like this is broken, the tab, so it might just need the whole little deal there. We'll see. It looks like we already got a pre-owned reservoir because our power steering reservoir, it is done. It is mangled. Here are the pre-new headlight right there. It looks like it's a used one as well. And then we have our radiator in here and some other stuff. I believe a condenser as well. So we already ordered some of the parts. We're just waiting for them to get here so we can get started on this thing. And I thought I would have put this up here on the channel so you guys can see what I've been up to. We just finished another one. It was what was that? Volkswagen Passat or Jetta. Let me show you guys real quick. Alright guys, we're here in our Volkswagen. Let me go ahead and push the start as well. And go ahead and turn this off. We have 180,000 miles on this one here. Yes sir, right there. 181. Check friend something, oil service now. Yep. So we need to do an oil service, check the tire pressure. That's my seatbelt. That's press the brake to shift. And that it's a light. Apparently one of our lights are out or something. And now we have a tire sensor too. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff we need to still do on this car. But we finished the paint job. We finished everything we need to do. This one is an automatic. It is a 2.0 as well. I don't think this is a turbo. I'll go ahead and check real quick and see what this one is. But let me go ahead and pull it into the parking lot because we have some nosy neighbors over here just looking at us on the street. Okay guys, so this is the interior of the Volkswagen Passat. That's what we have here. We got their lights, we got our dash. It will tell us what we need to know. It has a cool little clock right here. Yes sir. It has an entertainment system in here. It is a I believe it's a 5-speed transmission. Let me take a look real quick. Alright, so I like my 5 speeds, but I guess this one's a 6-speed transmission, automatic. They all came in automatic on this year's a 2017. It is pretty okay. It's not as luxury as the Buick is. This one has a little bit of finish here, fake wood, and then the rest is just plastic leather. I guess if you want to call it leather. Looks like I dropped the keys. This is the keys for it. It's an aftermarket key. We don't know where the original went, so we had to get an aftermarket. It has leather exterior. It reminds me so much of the Audi for some reason. But yeah, this is and then obviously we're missing this, guys, because this one's broken and we got the wrong ones. Apparently we got some with no fog lights, so we need the ones with the fog lights. But yeah, this is our other car here. I guess it's D badge, so we wouldn't know. But yeah, I guess we're missing a couple little things, but we went ahead and did the front bumper on this one. It wasn't much. It was just literally the front bumper, the grill, and the bottom grill. We're just missing the fog light grills to complete this back here, and we're missing a little chrome piece that goes on the back bumper. This is the TSI. I believe this is the 1.8 Yeah, this is the 1.8. It came with the B6 option or the 4-cylinder. We have the 4-cylinder 1.8. Yeah, I'm only pushing 170 horsepower, according to the forums. So yeah, pretty cool little Volkswagen Passat. Nothing big, nothing major. Give me a second, guys. All right, guys, we're back outside. Sorry, I had to go put some shorts on and another shoes because it's barely 9 in the morning. But man, this sun is hitting hard already. Like I was saying, 2017 Volkswagen Passat. We finished this. We did the front bumper. We did the back bumper. We did a partial of the back bumper. You know how we roll. We just did whatchamacallit, this side right here. It was just a blend in. I changed my clear coat, so I kind of have to get used to it. It is shiny, no orange peel, which is the nice thing, but I do have a couple little runs here, so nobody's perfect. Know that everybody makes mistakes, and I have a little big one right there. But yeah, as you guys can see, this one's barely starting, but you can tell. In camera, it looks really, really well because I pointed out. Real life, not so much. I can easily cut and buff this, but it doesn't bug me at all. It looks like we have another one right here. But yeah, gotta get used to the new clear. This is the piece I was telling you guys that I'm waiting on, so we can go ahead and pop it off and put the new one on. It's a 3-piece. There's one here, the middle one, and then the other side has another one. And that's about it. Other than that, we might have a bad sensor as well on this thing. Not quite sure. This one right here keeps being red. I checked the back of it, and there's a wire unplugged, so I might have to solder that wire and see what's up. After that, we should be done with this. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and concentrate on this one. This is the Regal T at Buick. Yeah, this one's a 2012, as I told you guys earlier. I believe so, right? Yep, there it is, 2012. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys in the stand before it gets really, really hot out here, and start pulling this, see how far we can get today. Alright guys, well, first of all, excuse the dogs. They're barking a little loud today. The neighbors, they're going crazy. Here is the part of the damage we have. We have a little crisp right here. It is nothing major. It did not touch the frame rail, so that's a good thing. Frame rails are not touched. It looks like it barely missed it. As you guys can see, the crash bar right here, it got a little hit right there, and it went on top of it. And I guess that right there, which is our radiator support, took the most of the damage. So we're gonna go ahead and attempt to pull it back, see how it goes. Worst case scenario, we have to replace it. Just a couple spot welds there, nothing major. We can see our windshield wiper reservoir right here already. So yeah, that's crazy. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, to be honest. I thought this whole thing was off and everything, but I'll go ahead and take some measurements, because we might have that one go a little lower than usual. I don't know. We'll take some measurements, make sure everything's squared out once we start pulling, and then once we're done pulling, we'll take measurements again and make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. I believe we're gonna need a radiator, condenser, I don't know what else, depending on how bad it is. Once I pull it, I can see the fan, see what condition they're in, and go from there. I know our power steering reservoir is messed up because the power steering don't work, so I know that's broken for sure. So once we get a little more space back there pulling this, we can see how much more damage we have. Up here, it doesn't look too bad, other than the reservoir is good, it's holding liquid, but up here is just messed up. So probably gonna go ahead and swap that. Horns look like they survived, so the horns are pretty good. This little box here survived. Fog light survived. All that stuff was able to survive. This is what's left of the light. So yeah. Alright guys, we got it hooked up to our frame machine. Let's go ahead and pull this thing. You already know. We're gonna put it right here. Hopefully the camera don't overheat. It's right in the sun. So our point is to move that backwards. Let's go. See what happens. Alright guys, so it looks like the measurements are semi-okay. We're going to go ahead and make sure here in a little bit. We're measuring with points that don't move. For example, the tower and this one right here, which is structure back here. So that one won't move no matter what. Because if we measure from like this point or this point could work. This point, because it doesn't move, is really stable. I use this one right here because it has the same one on this side. So pretty much just measure, make sure it's the center of that to this and to this is the same as that side. Now we're gonna measure from that to here and then this one over there and see if it gives us the measurements. If it does, we're good. If not, we're probably gonna have to pull it a little bit more and it'll let us know which side it needs to go, this way, forward, inwards, backwards, whichever. But we got it pretty much straight right there, as you guys can see. Back where it used to be. We came up a little bit there, but that's from us pulling it. So I think over pulled a little, which you're supposed to on these things anyway. So when they come back to place. Let's see how we do. We got rid of our crisp down there. Everything has space now. You can see how the reservoir broke back here, and we have a big hole right here. So oh, that's not a hole, that's a plastic thing. Yeah, that's a plastic that covers it, but we're gonna take it out and see where it broke from. Well, good news guys, really good news. This to the strut tower to this point is the same measurement as that tower to that point. Likewise for this and likewise for that. And then we did a couple other ones that don't move. So hell yeah, we got it where we need to be. That we're done with that. So next order of business will be to pull this fender forward. Looks like we got a crisp there. We're gonna go ahead and grab it from the bottom, pull it that way a little, see if we can get a better line right here, and then we'll see how much more we can pull it, and then we probably grab it from either this one or this one right here and pull it forward from there, the whole fender, so we can get ourselves the alignment we want right here by the door. Let's see. Okay guys, so we grabbed it from the inside of the fender, right about, I don't know if you guys can see that right there. Yep, we grabbed it from right there. It is from the bottom of the fender because we don't want to damage any of this. So we got it from right here. We can always hit this back in with the hammer. It is fine. So we're just pulling it enough, not a lot. Don't put a lot of pressure. Looks like we already have a better opening right here. As you guys can see, we just got to over pull it just a tiny little bit more so it stays there. And now it's perfect. But we need a little bit more just so because it's gonna walk back a little. So we're probably just gonna go one more like that. Let's see how much more we moved. All right, it opened just a tiny bit more. We're gonna go ahead and release the pressure and see if it walks back or it stays in place. Let's find out. All right, so you guys are gonna stay here and let me know if it scooted back or not. Let's go ahead and release some pressure. Alright guys, did it move? A little, I think. Let me release it all. Alright. I don't know. Can you guys tell if it moved or not? I think it's okay as long as it clears. Well, we're not hitting no more. That's great. Looks like we're hitting right here. Wow. Way better. Alright, let me go check the other side and we'll see if we need to pull some more or not. Alright guys, so we went ahead and checked this side over here. It's a little more open, as you guys can see. So we went ahead and pulled a little more on that side. And I think we got it. It is more open now, as you guys can see. We got a better line right there. And it clears super nice now. It looks OEM to me, so. Yep. Clears out super nice right there. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this car and put it in the garage, guys, because it is hot out here. Now that we've done all the pulling, everything, we gotta put it in the garage, align everything, make sure everything aligns fine. If everything aligns good, then we can start the body work and all the other stuff. Let me check if the hood lines up and latches first before moving in. Oh, at least now it hits the hinge. Yep, that's where it goes. Look at that. Woo! Back where we need to be. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing in there so we can mock everything up. Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and pick everything up here before we move. I don't want to flatten a tire or anything. I'm gonna put everything on the trash. All these little pieces here, they're no good. Put this whole thing in there for now. We might need it later. Some of them have sensors, things like that. I don't know what this goes to. I think this is the light. Hopefully the new one has it. If not, we'll see. I don't know what this is. We'll save it for later as well. And whatever we can reuse, we'll reuse it. Whatever we can't reuse, we'll leave it in the bucket. Simple. Looks like that's it. Huh. Easier than I thought. Alright, well, let's move this into the shop. Well, we're facing this way. Fan is on, so the wind's gonna be blowing hard. It is super hot in here. So trying to make it as cool as possible. All we're gonna do is gonna go ahead and mock up the fender. Bumper, light, and if everything squares out and it's good, we can go ahead and start doing body work and continue forward from there. I can't even think straight, guys. It is really hot out here. And just like that, guys, seems to be fitting just fine. Look at that. Shadow. We got our light in. Of course, we gotta bend our fender back to where it's supposed to be, pop this out, but other than that, it fits right in. Other than Alex over here messing up our other side, but you know, this is the side we cared about and it's pretty squared out. This side should be easy. Here, hold it, sir. So, you pop it up like this, and then you go here, like that, and then, ta-da! Like nothing happened. There you go, guys. This one's a little better, obviously, because the fender is good. Nothing has been touched, but once we get this fender all touched up and everything, we should be able to close that gap. Yes, sir. That's our concern. Not that bad of a gap anyways. It's mostly OEM. But we are gonna have to bend this backwards. We're gonna put some heat into it and start banging it until we get it nice and flush with the light, just like the other side. And we should be done. Hopefully we don't have to paint anything on the fender, but we are definitely going to have to paint the front bumper. We're not putting the grill or anything in here just because we still gotta paint this thing. But yeah, other than that, this is the OEM side, and this is our side. Look like it fits even better. Shee! Alright, close the hood, see what it looks like. Had to put this thing in. Alright, let's see. There's the hood right there. Oh, we got a gap. I think something goes here. I still haven't found it, but I'm not gonna slam it just because we still gotta pop this way, and I don't wanna mess anything up. It is really, really high from this side though. Look at that. Compared to that side, I'm pretty sure the hood is gonna be bent or something. We're gonna have to see. Okay guys, a little windy in here, but it is lunchtime. We went ahead and did the best we could with what we had on the hood. We're gonna have to end up getting another one, I'm sure. There it is, way better than it was. We're still way lifted on this side. I'm guessing it's because of the hit and it bent the hood a little. And it's aluminum, so it's a little hard to bend it back, which I believe we have done one. We pulled it from here, I remember. But yeah, this side is so beautiful, and then you get to this side and it's like not good at all. We have a big lump right here. I don't know if it's because of this or what, but every time I press this down, that over there flexes, so that tells me this is like caved in right here where the hit was. So if the hood's cheap enough, we're probably gonna go ahead and get another hood, because this is a nightmare. In other news, we were able to fix the fender. Remember the hit we had right here, guys? Yeah, look at that, it's gone. Yeah. Now we have like a minimum one up here. And that's how it is. You fix a big one, then you start seeing the little ones. So we'll probably pop that one out next, and so on. But yeah, that's about it. Other than that, I think it's ready to take the bumper, get the radiator out, and start messing with the mechanical stuff. And guess what, guys? We can actually reach our pump. Can you pop the hood, mister? He over there on his phone. Kids nowadays, man. Alright, so we popped the hood. Here's the reservoir. Now we can get to it. Look at that. Easy. Oh, we can even pull it out. I guess that's where the oil leaked. That hose right there. Oh yeah, that's where it broke, right here. Just where the hose meets the plug. So we gotta get that plastic inside here out, and we can put the new one in and have some power steering. Show! That'll be great, because this thing sucks to steer it. Alright, looks like the radiator fin or shroud is broken. Looks like the fin is broken as well right here. We won't know what all is broken until we take it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop everything off and start digging things out. Let's go. Well guys, we put the Buick on hold and we came to pick up our Infinity. We had it at Luis's. No check engine lights, no kind of lights except for the airbag light. I wonder why. I don't know. I wonder why the airbag light will be on. Who knows, man. But yeah, looks like we got low fuel, so the triangle just came up just like our Nissan does. But yes guys, we came over here to pick up the truck to Luis's, came back in town. He did our mechanic work on the passenger side. One of the tire was leaning in or out, I don't know, it had camber on it, so he fixed that out. It drives amazing now, really well, really good, smooth. So yeah, we got that situated. Only set us back about $600, so that ain't bad if you ask me. I thought parts were gonna be way more than that, but looks like we got out easy this time. Gotta be thankful for those wins, because we're about to hit a W here with this one probably. We'll see. Once we get that airbag, I think that seatbelt might be out too, but I'll assess this one next. First, we gotta get that Buick done and out, and then we can move on to this one. Shee! Well, guys, looks like the Buick is running great. We just did the radiator flush and changed the radiator out. We're keeping our temperature. We've been driving it. The gas is already low too. We need some more gas, but yeah, it's working just fine. Everything's working nicely on this one. Yes, sir. All good to go. All right, guys, we made it back to the shop right here, garage. And this thing been driving really nice. We are missing some air on the back tire. We're missing some gas, but we kept our temperature, and it looks like everything's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this hood. That's all we're waiting on now, for the hood to come in. We were not able to save this hood, guys. This thing keeps being a little higher than that side over there. Not sure why. And I'm not able to. Well, I did hit it a couple of times, but you know, it's broken from here. This thing came out, which we can do something about it, but if we can't get this to come down a little bit more, we're just gonna swap it out for another hood. That would be the best thing we can do. Other than that, I mean, everything else seems to be good. Condenser's good, transmission, there's our fan shroud, there's our new radiator back there. Yes, sir. So we're gonna return our condenser. We didn't need it, but we did need the radiator, and that's it. That's all it needed. A couple wires that were loose over here. I don't know what this goes to yet. I think it's like the sensor to this, and a sensor to the, probably the logo of the car for the light maybe. But yeah, everything's good now, so we just gotta wait on the parts and put it together. That's it. So you see how it's over here? If I latch it, that's latch. You see how smooth and nice it's on this side? And then on this side, however, we got this big old bump right there. You see that? Yeah, I don't know why. That's crazy. And I thought something might have been pushing against it, but nope, nothing's pushing against it. I think the hood most likely warped, and yeah. Just wanted to show you here, this is as good as this is gonna get. It's just a little bit right there. Not sure if you care much about that for a cheap car, but it's the same on both sides. That's as best as I can get this damn thing to fit. Then under here we have these openings. We can put some body bond here, and right here is cracked from the crash, but we can put a body bond there too, make it look all right. And then right here we can just hit it a little bit more, see if it wants to go back. But other than that, I mean, you see where I've been giving a little bit of massages there in here, so it gets a little closer to what we need. But yeah, closes, latches. All right, so we went ahead and sanded the front bumper already. It's pre-scuffed, ready for either paint or primer. We're gonna put a pause on the Buick because we're gonna have to order that hood, guys. I'm just gonna swap the hood just to make sure it's nice and good to go. Meanwhile, while the hood gets there, I'm gonna go ahead and start on this thing. And I have another black, what is it, Chevy Impala, I think. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and check where this is leaking the gas from. Our 1999 BMW Drift Missile. And then we're gonna go ahead and move on to the Chevy Impala.